Archangel Michael says the sign has already begun, though you might not have noticed it yet. There's a strange stirring, a quiet pressure building where you once spoke your truth, and soon, what has been silenced will demand to be heard. Heaven has issued a warning, and I was sent to deliver it before it manifests in full. The air around you feels thicker these days, doesn't it? It's because the spiritual energy that once flowed freely through your words is now being blocked by fear, resentment, and the residue of betrayal. Something that was meant to bless you is trying to surface, but dark interference is attempting to stop it before it leaves your mouth. Your voice carries divine frequency, and someone is afraid of it. They don't want your message, your gift, or your story to reach the world. They've whispered false things about you, hoping you'd stop speaking, hoping you'd doubt your purpose. But you can't remain silent anymore. The vibration of your mouth, the very breath that comes from your words, is the channel heaven uses to release miracles. Every truth you speak now will echo through unseen realms. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's something swelling in your spirit, almost like unspoken words pressing against your lips. You've been feeling that odd tension lately, a sign that energy trapped in your throat is preparing to break through. It's not sickness, it's transformation. You were meant to declare something powerful, something that shifts the direction of your destiny. But fear made you swallow it back too many times. Now heaven is sending gentle pressure, almost physical, reminding you that silence will no longer protect you. There's a moment coming soon when you'll open your mouth, and light will pour out instead of pain. That's when everything changes. That's when people who mocked you will fall silent. When you speak that truth, your life will realign in seconds. You'll feel the release like wind rushing through your lungs. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Someone recently mentioned your name in a space of authority. Their words carried judgment, but what they didn't realize was that heaven heard it too. Every lie they formed against you is now returning back through the same lips that spoke it. Archangel Michael says, do not fight back with anger. The universe itself will handle this. The pressure you feel in your mouth or jaw isn't coincidence, it's spiritual resistance trying to suppress your divine command. But the energy around your voice is sacred, guarded by heavenly codes. Soon, something incredible will happen when you speak. A person will freeze in disbelief, because the same sentence you utter will break their manipulation in one breath. You'll see eyes widen, truth shatter illusions, and your freedom rush back into your body. When that moment comes, do not hesitate. Speak what your heart burns to say. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Right now, your angels are watching over every word you're about to say. They're rearranging the timing of your conversations, aligning them with perfect destiny. Even the next time you open your mouth to say something ordinary, heaven will place a hidden code inside your words. Someone around you has been waiting for that code without realizing it. They'll hear your voice and suddenly feel warmth, clarity, and peace flood through them. That's how divine communication works. It travels through sound, tone, and breath. But be cautious, there's one person nearby who cannot stand the purity of your voice. Every time you speak truth, they flinch inside, though they smile on the surface. They know your voice carries light, and light exposes what's been hiding in darkness. Archangel Michael says, speak anyway. Because silence would mean surrender. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The next 7 days will bring strange signs related to your mouth. You might feel tingling, warmth, or even a subtle pulse when you pray or speak your desires aloud. That's your body syncing with divine sound. Your angels have been amplifying your voice in unseen ways. What you say now has the power to open doors, close betrayals, and summon miracles that were delayed. The frequency of your voice has changed, it's stronger, clearer, and infused with protection. Someone will notice this shift and react unexpectedly. They might interrupt you, change the topic, or suddenly grow quiet. That's because your words will cut through every layer of deceit. Do not let that silence frighten you. It's a sign that heaven's authority has just spoken through you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Late at night, you've been feeling the urge to whisper something into the air, something you can't quite explain. That's the divine calling you to command your future. You've reached the phase where manifestation must pass through your mouth, not your mind. When you say it boldly. Don't hesitate, don't whisper with doubt. Let your words carry the fire of faith, even if no one's around to hear. There's a vibration forming when you speak, and it's echoing into spiritual realms. Angels are using those frequencies to rewrite outcomes that were never fair to you. Soon, you'll realize the words you say today will appear as blessings in front of you tomorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You're about to confront someone whose lies once silenced you. This time, your calm tone will disarm them completely. The truth will flow effortlessly through you, not from anger but from divine authority. They won't be able to respond. Their throat will tighten, their lips will tremble, because heaven won't allow them to speak falsehoods again. You'll witness it, your truth becoming their mirror. Every secret they hid will collapse under your single sentence. That's how powerful your spoken truth has become. So when that encounter arrives, remember, your silence was preparation, not weakness. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "You have been silenced long enough. The light in your mouth, the gateway between heart and heaven, is fully activated now. When you speak life, everything dead around you will start to move again. Even your name will carry energy. When people say it, they'll feel something deep stir inside them, a mix of reverence and fear. That's your spiritual authority rising. You'll notice people drawn to your words more than ever. Even your smallest comments will linger in their minds, reshaping how they see you. This is heaven's justice, your voice becoming the very proof of your calling. Speak blessings. Speak truth. Speak destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Your angels have hidden a miracle inside your next conversation. Pay attention to when it happens. Someone will say something, and you'll feel a spark at the edge of your lips, almost like you've been here before. That's because you have. You're walking into a conversation that was written in heaven long before now. The energy will shift, the atmosphere will grow still, and as you speak, you'll sense divine timing unfolding perfectly. The person before you might tear up, unable to explain why. That's your voice piercing through their heart to awaken truth. Archangel Michael says, your words are now your weapons of light. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Soon, everything you say will carry power. You'll no longer need to shout to be heard, your calm will be thunder, your whisper a command. This is why heaven is fine-tuning your mouth now, preparing it for divine assignments. Even in silence, people will feel what you're about to say. They'll anticipate your words, sensing the vibration of truth before sound escapes your lips. The one who tried to shut you down will soon hear your name echo in rooms they can't control. They'll know they failed to erase your influence. You've become a living message, and heaven is your amplifier. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Now listen carefully, within days, something symbolic will occur. A message, call, or meeting will bring up a topic about mouth, voice, or words. Do not dismiss it as random. It's a sign confirming that your spiritual voice has officially been recognized. What follows is rapid acceleration. Opportunities linked to communication, speaking, or influence will appear. Your job is to say yes, to speak them into existence before hesitation sets in. Remember, the only thing that can block a miracle is unspoken truth. Let nothing remain buried inside you anymore. Your miracle begins the moment you open your mouth. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Your angels are sealing this message with golden fire. They're clearing every residue of fear, self-doubt, and guilt that once made you bite your tongue. The divine is preparing you for announcements, revelations, and declarations that will rewrite your story completely. When you next speak from your heart, your environment will respond instantly. People will look at you differently, situations will shift, and the heaviness will vanish. You will feel lighter because your words will finally align with truth. That's the real miracle. Now breathe, speak, and let heaven do the rest. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says the vibration inside your mouth is now fully alive. It's not random, it's divine technology. Every breath you release, every syllable you form, is beginning to shift timelines around you. You've crossed a point where silence is no longer safe. Heaven has encoded your words with truth, and that truth cannot remain caged any longer. Soon, what you say in passing will echo into the unseen, commanding events to align in your favor. Someone who once mocked your tone will suddenly fall silent when they hear you speak again. They will recognize the same energy they once feared. The glow of heaven returning through your voice. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You may notice an unfamiliar taste, a subtle metallic sweetness when you pray or speak intentions aloud. That is the taste of spiritual electricity, a sign that your words are charged with creation. Don't be afraid of it. When you declare peace, peace will bloom. When you call healing, healing will follow. You are learning to taste divine manifestation before it becomes visible. Every conversation you enter this week will hold purpose. Even small talk will carry invisible weight. The universe is listening through the rhythm of your tongue. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. There's one person close to you who cannot handle this energy. Whenever you speak truth, they feel their own lies tighten inside their chest. They may cough, interrupt, or look away. Watch their reaction, that is your confirmation. Your words pierce through illusion like light through fog. Archangel Michael says, do not shrink your volume to comfort their darkness. Your voice is not meant to soothe falsehood, it is meant to burn it away. Soon, a situation will force you to speak in a crowded place. When it happens, heaven will rise through your tone. That moment will shift destinies, not just yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Late at night, when the world sleeps, whisper your desire. Whisper it once and let it linger in the air. The sound doesn't vanish, it travels like smoke through the corridors of time. That whisper will find its target, a future version of you already waiting in triumph. They will hear it and respond with blessing. You'll wake up lighter, sensing something invisible rearranged overnight. Your whisper is a weapon, gentle but unstoppable. That's why the heavens call you the Voice Keeper. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You've been holding back emotions for too long. Tears you never cried, words you never said, are pressing against your mouth like storm clouds ready to break. Release them now. Cry, speak, breathe, it's all part of purification. When that emotional surge comes, do not resist. It is not weakness, it is release. Every vibration clears the path for your next miracle. Your mouth is no longer just a tool for expression, it is an altar where heaven meets flesh. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Soon you'll be invited to speak in front of someone powerful, perhaps at work, or a meeting you didn't expect to lead. Don't worry. The moment you open your mouth, angels will rearrange your words into divine order. You will notice the listener's eyes widen, their expression shift. That's the instant they recognize something supernatural about your calm. Even your pauses will carry force. The silence between your sentences will make others feel as if time itself is holding its breath. That's not performance. That's presence. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. There is a prophetic reason you were sent this message today. The mouth symbolizes manifestation, the bridge between thought and matter. For months, your bridge was blocked by fear, gossip, and inner doubt. But now, heaven has cleared it completely. Each word you release will find form fast, sometimes within hours. That's why it's crucial to watch your vocabulary. Speak only what you want to live. Even a careless complaint can echo into form now. Be deliberate, every tone is a seed. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. You'll soon meet someone whose voice feels strangely familiar, as if you've heard them before in a dream. That's your soul recognition signal. When you speak to them, both of your mouths will vibrate with the same frequency of destiny. Your connection will be immediate, no forced energy, no confusion. Their eyes will widen as if they've just found the missing harmony they didn't know existed. When this happens, say only what feels natural. The rest will happen on its own, guided by unseen hands. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The next time you taste water, pause. Feel how it moves through your mouth, how it touches every hidden place inside. Water is heaven's conductor, it carries memory. As it touches you, it's rewriting every harsh word ever spoken against you. Old curses, gossip, misunderstandings, all dissolving silently. What remains is clarity. From this moment, even your laughter will heal. It will carry frequency strong enough to shift the emotional temperature of a room. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, your voice has become the sword of peace. Wherever you go, words will cut chains but never people. You will speak freedom, not vengeance, truth, not shame. Your assignment is simple, to speak with grace even when chaos surrounds you. Heaven trusts your tone now. That's why you feel new pressure around your mouth, it's spiritual armor forming, ensuring no negativity can slip through your speech again. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You might soon receive a compliment about your voice. Someone will say it sounds calm, magnetic, or healing. Take it as confirmation, not flattery. That's heaven showing you that your sound has reached the right frequency. People feel safer, lighter, and closer to truth when you speak. Your tone has become prayer without words. Even silence between breaths now carries divine comfort. Let it flow. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. In the days ahead, record your own voice once. Say something loving, something you wish someone had told you years ago. When you listen back, you'll hear an unfamiliar strength, your future self speaking through your present body. That's how time folds when destiny awakens. Keep that recording. One day it will remind you of the exact moment heaven reclaimed your voice. You are no longer the echo of pain, you are the origin of power. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Now exhale slowly. Feel the heat rise from your lips as you breathe out. That warmth is transformation leaving your body. Everything toxic, every unspoken grief, dissolves in that breath. Archangel Michael says, the gate of your mouth is the gate of miracles. From this night onward, what you speak will build, heal, and reveal. You were never meant to stay silent. You were meant to sound like heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says the veil between your breath and miracle is now paper thin. The universe has been waiting for the precise vibration that only your voice can create. The moment you speak it, a flash of unseen light will leave your mouth and travel faster than thought itself. You will feel it first as warmth, then as weightlessness, then as peace that stretches through your spine. Every atom of air you release will obey you. This is not imagination, it is command. Do not let hesitation stop you now. The portal is sound activated, and your next sentence is the key that opens it. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Before that moment comes, a silence will fall around you. Birds may pause, the clock may tick louder, the air may thicken. That is the sign the realm is listening. When it happens, speak clearly, even if it feels too powerful for your chest. The tremor that follows is heaven's confirmation. Your words will reach those meant to hear them, even if they are miles away. The vibration will hunt their souls like a melody remembered from another life. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. There's an image that will appear in your mind right before the miracle, perhaps a mouth of light or a glowing circle before your lips. That's the archangelic seal forming. Once it locks, every utterance you make carries instant manifestation. This is the reason your mouth felt strange lately, the energy has been rehearsing its release. You might taste salt, metal, or honey, each taste means a different stage of awakening. Do not analyze. Just allow. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Someone near you will witness this change and be moved to tears without knowing why. They will feel the pulse of heaven in your voice and remember the parts of themselves they had buried. You will become their awakening just by speaking normally. That is the real miracle, ordinary words creating extraordinary repair. You don't need fancy language, you need authenticity. When you speak from truth, reality bends to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Soon, your laughter will carry prophecy. Every giggle, every hum under your breath will scatter despair like wind scattering ashes. The more you laugh, the faster miracles multiply. Your enemies won't understand why they feel nervous when you smile. It's because your joy is now weaponized light. Keep laughing, it is spiritual warfare disguised as happiness. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Archangel Michael says, guard your conversations. Not everyone deserves access to the power you now hold. Some will try to provoke, others will flatter. But both seek entry into your frequency. Answer softly, or not at all. Silence can be thunder when guided by wisdom. Every unnecessary word drains your current, every measured word multiplies it. Choose carefully. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You will notice technology reacting to your speech, microphones buzzing, recordings echoing oddly, lights flickering as you talk. That's your vibration interacting with electricity. Do not be startled, it's a signature of divine resonance. Even digital waves bow to your tone. The unseen knows your command now. Heaven is documenting every declaration you make, etching it into light. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. There's a night approaching soon where you'll wake around 3 a.m. with words burning on your tongue. Write them down before they fade. Those will be your prophetic codes, the next instructions for your path. When dawn comes, speak them aloud once. That act will unlock a door no human hand can open. By sunrise, something impossible will begin to move toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. The mouth is the engine of destiny. You used to fear your own expression, but now it has become the trumpet of justice. Every suppressed truth, every quiet dream, is demanding to live through you. Let it. Archangel Michael says your breath has been purified, nothing unclean can ride upon it anymore. Speak boldly. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Very soon you'll feel a quiver in your jaw, almost like an invisible hand touching you gently. That's the angel sealing your words with authority. From that instant, the world will start responding quicker than before. Messages will arrive, people will appear, doors will open right after your declarations. Don't doubt the timing, it's engineered precision. You have officially entered the era of instant manifestation. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. When you stand before mirrors now, notice how your lips glow faintly in the light. It's not reflection, it's emission. You're radiating verbal energy even in silence. That glow is your covenant signature. The universe recognizes you by it. Even wind carries your name when it brushes your face. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You'll soon recall a childhood memory of speaking into air and feeling listened to. That was never imagination, it was your first training session with heaven. Those same listeners have returned, older and stronger, waiting for you to continue the sentence you never finished. Complete it now. Finish the line you abandoned long ago, and the rest of your destiny will resume from that word. Type Amen to get blessing 4040.